Jack Nicholson in the movie A Few Good Men said, "You can't handle the truth." You know what? He's right. We can't handle the truth because it's just not something that is in our society. Hello, this is Mark Sobowitz with a Clarion Voice. Today we have another episode of What's the Point? And today we're going to talk about truth. So what's the truth? Truth is defined in a dictionary as verifiable or undeniable facts. And that's something that we have a little difficult dealing with. And Pontius Pilate in the Bible, when Jesus was in the process of being persecuted and tortured towards crucifixion, he asked the famous question, what's truth? So that's what we're going to try to answer today. What's truth? And that's something that we have to deal with. But I'll give you the answer at the end. But in other words, where do we get our truth? We get our truth from a lot of sources. We get it from social media. We get it from the news. We get it from our friends. We don't know what the truth is sometimes. The thing that you have to do is you have to research something that you hear. You have to look beyond what is being said. You can't just take it at face value. Because I think a lot of our problems sometimes is because we take things at face value. And we just believe it just because. There's no rhyme or reason for it. We just believe. Some people believe certain things about the pandemic and the vaccinations. And some people believe certain things about other subjects, what politicians say or whatever it happens to be. But they don't go beyond the facts, and they don't do the research. Why? I don't know. But that creates a lot of problems, a lot of emotional knee-jerk reactions that are not always accurate. And until we get to the truth, then we don't know what it is. I know that my producer Mike and I, we've talked about many different things over the last year and a half. And every time we talk about something that I bring up, he always brings something to me that changes my way of thinking. It's sort of like is my research. And I go beyond that, of course. But that's something that we need to do. We need to get other perspectives before we come to a conclusion. So why are we afraid to tell the truth? Can you imagine that if somebody in the public eye actually stood in front of an audience or on television and actually told the truth? That would be amazing. Nobody wants to tell the truth. In the movie Liar, Liar, the premise is that Jim Carrey's character's son had a wish that he would not tell the truth. Jim Carrey was a lawyer, and so he had this, issue with telling the truth. So his son wished that he would not tell a lie for a day. So when Jim Carrey decided to do that, his character, everybody just reacted like, "You're kidding. You actually said that?" So that's something that can you imagine if somebody actually told you the truth? I work at Target, and can you imagine if I actually told the truth about how I felt about somebody? I would not be working for sure. So we don't need to be afraid to tell the truth. We need to say it in a nice way and a loving, compassionate way. But we shouldn't be afraid to tell the truth. The fact of the matter is that how would we deal with the truth if it was told to us? Jack Nicholson in the movie A Few Good Men said, "You can't handle the truth." You know what? He's right. We can't handle the truth because it's just not something that is in our society. Nobody tells the truth. And if we did, we wouldn't know what to deal with it. So what's the point? Well, the point is that John 14:6 says, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me." And that's Jesus Christ. That's What's the Point? This is Mark Sobowitz with a Clarion Voice. Hey, did you like what you just saw? well then please subscribe and be sure to hit the bell so that you can get notifications of future videos.